Have you ever felt different? Like your mind works in ways that others don't seem to understand? Those moments when your thoughts spiral deeper, when you notice details that slip past everyone else, when your inner world feels like a complex landscape of emotions and insights that seem too intense to share. You're not strange. Your mind is simply wired to experience life with a depth that most people rarely touch. Imagine your mind as a sensitive instrument, like a high-precision telescope that can see stars others can't even imagine exist. Where some people might glance quickly and move on, you pause. You observe. You feel the subtle vibrations of emotions, the intricate connections between ideas, the hidden meanings behind words and gestures. This isn't a weakness. This isn't something to be ashamed of. This is a profound way of experiencing the world that carries incredible potential. Many people are taught to suppress their deep thinking. Society often rewards quick answers, surface-level interactions, and conformity. But deep minds are different. They question. They explore. They refuse to accept the first explanation that comes along. Your tendency to dive beneath the surface isn't a flaw. It's a remarkable gift. It's like having a built-in mechanism that constantly seeks understanding, that refuses to be satisfied with simplistic explanations. Think about how your mind works. When others hear a story, you're already connecting it to 10 different perspectives. When someone shares a challenge, you're not just listening, you're understanding the emotional layers, the unspoken struggles, the complex motivations. Your mind doesn't just process information, it transforms it. You don't just see the world, you feel its textures, its rhythms, its underlying currents. This depth can feel overwhelming. Sometimes it makes you feel isolated, like you're speaking a language no one else understands. You might have been told you're too sensitive, too complicated, that you should just lighten up, or stop overthinking. But these are the words of people who haven't learned to appreciate the rich inner landscapes that deep thinkers navigate. Your complexity is not a burden. It's a superpower waiting to be understood and embraced. Intelligence isn't just about academic achievements or IQ scores. It's about the ability to perceive, to connect, to understand. It's about emotional intelligence, about seeing patterns that others miss, about having the courage to sit with complexity instead of running from it. Your mind doesn't work slower or faster. It works differently. And different doesn't mean broken. Different means unique. Different means powerful. If these words feel like they're pulling something inside you, let yourself respond gently, perhaps with a like or a quiet moment shared below. And if this journey resonates, stay with us. Follow our channel, and discover a space where your depth is not just accepted but celebrated. The world needs minds like yours. Minds that don't just accept reality but question it. Minds that feel deeply, think expansively, and have the courage to be authentically themselves. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. Your complexity is not a problem to be solved. It's a landscape of potential, a garden of insights waiting to bloom. Every great thinker, every revolutionary, every person who changed the world was once told they were too different, too strange. They were the ones who saw what others couldn't. They were the ones who refused to fit into neat, comfortable boxes. And you? You carry that same potential. Your mind is not a liability. It's your greatest asset. The journey of understanding your mind is a profound adventure that most people never dare to embark upon. Your mental landscape is not a flat, predictable terrain, but a complex ecosystem of thoughts, emotions, and insights that dance together in intricate patterns. Where others see a simple moment, you see entire worlds of possibility. Your brain doesn't just process information. It transforms it, reshapes it, gives it life and meaning that transcends the ordinary. Consider how your mind works differently from what society considers normal. Most people live on the surface of experience, skimming through life like a stone bouncing across water. But you dive deep. You're not afraid to explore the depths of your thoughts, to sit with complexity, to understand the intricate mechanisms of human experience. This isn't overthinking. This is deep thinking. This is the mark of a mind that refuses to accept simplistic explanations. Intelligence is not a fixed state. It's a dynamic, living process. Your brain is constantly creating neural pathways, making connections that others might miss. When you encounter a new idea, you don't just hear it, You dissect it, you turn it inside out, you examine it from every possible angle. This isn't a flaw in your thinking. This is an extraordinary ability to understand the world with a depth that most people can only dream of. Imagine your mind as a sophisticated ecosystem. Most people's thoughts are like a carefully manicured garden, neat, predictable, controlled. Your mind is more like a wild, untamed forest. There are unexpected connections, hidden pathways, moments of sudden illumination. Where others see chaos, you see a complex system of interrelated insights. Each thought is a tree, each emotion a root, each experience a unique form of growth. The world often tries to simplify human experience. It wants to categorize, to label, to put people into neat little boxes. But your mind refuses to be contained. You see the world in its beautiful, messy complexity. A simple conversation is never just a conversation to you. It's a multilayered experience filled with unspoken emotions, subtle power dynamics, hidden motivations. Where others hear words, you hear entire stories. Your sensitivity is not a weakness, it's an advanced sensing system. Think of yourself as a human radar that picks up signals others can't detect. You feel the emotional temperature of a room before anyone else. You understand the subtle shifts in someone's voice, the microscopic changes in body language that most people completely miss. This isn't magic. This is a sophisticated form of intelligence that goes far beyond traditional measurements. If this reflection echoes something you've carried silently, you are not alone. Feel free to leave your thoughts or simply be here with us. And if you wish, subscribe and return when the path calls again. This is a journey of understanding that never truly ends. It only grows deeper, more complex, more beautiful. Most people are afraid of complexity. They want simple answers, clear-cut explanations, a world that fits neatly into predetermined categories. But complex minds like yours understand that life is not about finding simple solutions. It's about embracing the mystery, sitting with the uncertainty, understanding that every moment contains multiple layers of meaning. Think about the great thinkers throughout history. They were never the people who accepted things at face value. They were the ones who asked difficult questions, who saw connections that others missed, who had the courage to explore the unknown. Einstein didn't just calculate, he imagined entire universes. Frida Kahlo didn't just paint, she explored the deepest landscapes of human emotion. And you carry that same potential within you. Your brain is like a powerful quantum computer, processing information in ways that linear thinking cannot comprehend. Where others see a straight line, you see a complex web of possibilities. A single moment contains entire worlds of meaning for you. You don't just observe life. You experience it with an intensity that most people can't even imagine. This depth comes with challenges. You might feel overwhelmed, misunderstood, like you're speaking a language nobody else understands. But these challenges are also your greatest strengths. Your ability to feel deeply, to think complexly, to understand beyond the surface. These are not burdens. These are gifts. Rare and powerful gifts that have the potential to transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you. The world needs minds like yours. Minds that refuse to accept the superficial. Minds that dig deeper, that ask harder questions, that see the world not as it appears, but as it truly is. Complex, interconnected, full of infinite possibilities. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are exactly who you are meant to be, a deep thinker in a world that desperately needs depth. Your mind is not a problem to be solved. It's a universe to be explored. Each thought is a star, each emotion a constellation, each experience a journey of discovery. Embrace this. Celebrate this. You are not strange. You are extraordinary. The moment of true transformation begins in the shadows. Those hidden corners of your mind where you've been afraid to look, those silent spaces where your most profound truths reside. This is not a journey for the faint of heart. This is an expedition into the deepest territories of your inner landscape, where the most authentic version of yourself has been waiting, sometimes silently, sometimes screaming to be understood. Imagine your inner world as a vast, unexplored wilderness. Most people spend their entire lives walking along the safe, well-lit edges, terrified of venturing into the dense, mysterious forest of their own complexity. But you are different. You have the courage to step into those shadows, to confront the parts of yourself that society has taught you to fear, to hide, to suppress. Your mind carries memories, emotions, and experiences that you've never fully processed. They are not wounds. They are not mistakes. They are intricate maps of your personal journey. Each painful moment, each confusion, each feeling of being misunderstood, these are not weaknesses. They are the raw materials of your most profound transformation. They are the evidence of your depth, your resilience, your incredible capacity to feel and understand. Most people run from their inner complexity. They numb themselves with distractions, with shallow conversations, with endless scrolling and meaningless entertainment. But you cannot run. Your mind doesn't allow superficial escape. You are forced to look deeper, to feel more intensely, to understand the intricate mechanisms of your own consciousness. This is not a curse. This is a profound evolutionary advantage. There are moments when this depth feels overwhelming. Waves of emotion crash through you with an intensity that seems unbearable. You feel everything so deeply that sometimes it seems like the world is too loud, too harsh, too overwhelming. But these moments are not signs of fragility. They are demonstrations of your extraordinary sensitivity, your ability to process emotional information at a level most people cannot comprehend. Your inner shadows are not demons to be exorcised. They are complex ecosystems of experience, of pain, of growth. Each hidden part of yourself carries wisdom. The parts you've been told to suppress, your vulnerability, your intense emotions, your way of seeing the world differently, these are not flaws. They are the most powerful aspects of your being. They are the sources of your greatest strength. Think about the moments when you felt most alone, most misunderstood. Those moments when your depth seemed like a burden, when your sensitivity felt like a curse. These are actually the moments of your greatest potential. In those spaces of deep vulnerability, true transformation happens. You are not broken. You are in the process of becoming more authentically yourself. The human mind is not a machine to be optimized. It is a living, breathing ecosystem of experiences, emotions, and potential. Your mind doesn't work like others, and that is not just okay, it is magnificent. You process information like a complex quantum system, making connections that linear thinking cannot even begin to comprehend. Where others see a problem, you see an intricate network of possibilities. Pain is not your enemy. Confusion is not a weakness. The moments when you feel most lost are actually the moments when you are most close to profound understanding. Your mind is constantly evolving, constantly reaching towards a deeper comprehension of existence. Each moment of struggle is a moment of potential breakthrough. Society will try to tell you that your way of experiencing the world is wrong. They will push you to conform, to simplify, to reduce your complexity to something more manageable. Resist this. Your complexity is not a problem to be solved. It is a universe to be explored. Your depth is not something to be fixed. It is something to be celebrated. The most profound transformations happen in silence, in those quiet moments when you allow yourself to truly feel, to truly see. Your mind is not a battlefield to be conquered. It is a sacred landscape to be understood, to be honored, to be loved exactly as it is. Every part of you, the light, the dark, the confusion, the clarity, all of it is valuable. All of it is you. You are standing at the threshold of a profound understanding. The shadows are not something to be feared. They are the rich, fertile ground from which your most authentic self will emerge. Your complexity is not a weakness. It is your greatest strength. Your sensitivity is not a flaw. It is your superpower. Transformation is not a destination. It is a continuous journey of becoming, of understanding, of evolving. The path you've been walking, with all its complexity, its depth, its moments of profound insight and challenging vulnerability, is leading you to something extraordinary. You are not just changing. You are expanding. You are creating a version of yourself that is more authentic, more powerful, more truly alive than ever before. Look back at the journey you've traveled. Those moments that once seemed like obstacles now reveal themselves as stepping stones. Your sensitivity, your depth of feeling, your ability to see beyond the surface. These are not limitations. They are the most remarkable gifts you could ever possess. You are not broken. You are breaking through to a new understanding of what it means to be fully human. Intelligence is not about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to keep asking questions. It's about maintaining a sense of wonder, of curiosity, of openness to new possibilities. Your mind is not a fixed entity. It is a living, breathing ecosystem of potential. Every experience, every emotion, every moment of confusion is an opportunity for growth. You are constantly becoming, constantly expanding, constantly transforming. The world needs people like you. People who feel deeply. People who think complexly. People who refuse to accept simple explanations and are willing to dive into the depths of human experience. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It is a revolutionary act of consciousness. While others skim the surface, you are exploring entire universes of understanding. Imagine yourself as a lighthouse. Most people are tiny boats, afraid to venture too far from the shore. But you are the beacon that illuminates the unexplored territories of human experience. Your depth is not something to be hidden. It is something to be celebrated. Your complexity is not a burden. It is your greatest strength. The transformation you've been experiencing is not just personal. It is a profound shift in how you understand yourself and the world around you. You are learning to embrace every part of yourself. The light, the dark, the clear, the confused. Each aspect of your being is valuable. Each emotion is a teacher. Each moment of struggle is an opportunity for growth. Most people spend their lives trying to fit into predefined boxes, trying to make themselves smaller, trying to conform to expectations that were never meant for them. But you are different. You are learning to expand, to take up space, to honor your unique way of experiencing the world. Your mind is not a problem to be solved. It is a miracle to be understood. If this story helped you see a part of yourself more clearly, leave a trace, a like, a comment, a decision to walk with us. Subscribe and let this space be part of your own healing. This is more than just a moment of understanding. This is an invitation to a continuous journey of self-discovery. The most profound intelligence is not about knowing everything. It's about being willing to not know. It's about maintaining a sense of curiosity, of wonder, of openness to new possibilities. Your mind is a universe of infinite potential. Every moment is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become more authentically yourself. You are standing at the edge of something remarkable. The journey of understanding yourself is not about reaching a final destination. It's about embracing the path, honoring your complexity, celebrating your depth. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are exactly who you are meant to be. A profound, complex, beautiful human being with the capacity to transform not just your own life but the lives of those around you. Embrace your depth. Honor your sensitivity. Celebrate your complexity. You are not strange. You are extraordinary. Your mind is not a problem to be solved. It is a universe waiting to be explored.